Post-its all ready to go. Should be good. Just want to make sure that I'm up there. All right, I let Rich know that we were in here. I'm gonna go grab another drink real quick, and then we should get ready to go live in like 6.
Watching the VOD and I saw that you do like the lengthy commercials, basically between like each map it showed still. Each map. And I just didn't know if you wanted me to still do like that read, like a rotate between them where one is for, you know, more national and Okay. I just won't say that we're going to a break. I'll just say, and this bracket is brought to you by Acer Predator, right? Okay, cool. That's why I wanted to make sure, because I saw it said break in that, and I was like, I just want to make sure. No, you're okay. Hello and welcome, everybody, as we are here for the 2020 MAAC New Jersey Army National Guard Overwatch Championship. We saw the quarterfinals earlier on Monday, and now I'm going to bring you the semifinals and the grand finals here today. I am your caster, Rich Red, here with the absolutely amazing Necra. Necra, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, Rich. I'm so excited because on Monday we had some amazing gameplay. First, which Siena ended up coming out on top, and then in the other side of the bracket we had Quinnipiac versus Marist, where Quinnipiac ended up winning in a 3-0. So we've had some fantastic gameplay all across the board. What I'm really excited about is to see how those
face off against the number 1 and the number 2 seeds, respectively, going into this evening, and then finally getting a chance to crown a champion.
And we really are looking forward to it again. It is going to be the first and second seed that are coming now into this for the semifinals. And we did look at that lovely, lovely bracket here. We're going to actually just take a quick look at it. So for those that might have missed on Monday after you just described it, and again, this bracket is brought to you and powered by Acer Predator, the official computer brand of MAAC Esports and Electronic Gaming Federation. And we can see that we are doing the semifinals and the grand finals today. We have that the 6 p.m. second match of the semifinals coming up here between St. Peter's. Seeing of these 4 teams who will move in to that grand finals, which will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And it is going to be one of those things where we've been waiting to see. It's been all coming to this climactic moment of these teams to see who can be this 2020 winner.
And when I got a chance to talk to the main tank of Quinnipiac, which is going to be one of the teams that we're going to see very first up here for our first semifinal of the evening, they're really confident going against Marist today, which is the number 1 seed. So I can't wait to kick things off with a bang here for the MAAC Esports 2020 Championships, because it is going to be such a fantastic match between those 2 teams.
Yes, indeed it is. And again, I know that we're waiting for these teams to get ready and active for this. And one of the things that you did make a comment in regards about is the games that we had on Monday. And, just kind of taking a look at some of those, pivotal characters coming out in this. We saw a lot of a surprising Symmetra play on some maps, which was really exciting to see. We saw some rotation utilizing some Junkrat along with, Reaper from the ADCs. And then we saw extensive amounts of Reinhardt, which is really refreshing to see in a lot of this gameplay.
Yeah, lots of Reinhardt. So, I guess the first thing that I should mention is that there's no Echo for this championships. These teams have been playing without Echo the entire time, and we wanted to make sure that all of these teams would be able to play at their best without this new hero coming into the mix. So what we have ended up seeing actually is quite a bit of hero selection, especially in the DPS pool, of high pick potential. Especially coming out of Quinnipiac, we've seen a lot of Junkrat, a lot of Doomfist, and a lot of Widowmaker. So I expect that for Marist College, we're going to be seeing a lot of the same, just because if it kind of takes one to know one in terms of this specific type of competition.
And if we also just take a look at how, the opportunity is for these 2 teams coming in, again, that first and second seed, because Quinnipiac, along with Siena, had the chance to play on Monday, there is an opportunity for these 2 top tier teams to evaluate their opponent, looking at their play styles, seeing exactly how they mechanically function as a team, their strengths, their weaknesses. And that is still a tall order, asking of both Quinnipiac and Siena going into this, saying that they already have their opponent potentially in a more beneficial position to digest exactly how they play.
Oh, you say that, Rich. And there's definitely a benefit to being able to watch the other broadcasts that happened on Monday. But a lot of the strategies that Quinnipiac utilized, I don't know whether or not that's anything that you can particularly prepare for, especially when you're looking at a player like Goo that was playing a Roadhog, which was just hitting hooks left and right. I don't know if you can ultimately prepare yourself for something like that.
It's very true. And again, those types of mind games are going to come out again. If you can get a lot of those direct hooks, which we saw on Route 66 specifically with that Roadhog, again, Goo synergizing so well with Zook on that Orisa play, the halt hook combination being so synergistic and working out very, very well. And again, for those that might not be too sure of it, but we do have the map rotation going control, escort, assault, hybrid, and then control once again. And we're going to come out on this first control map, which is going to be Oasis in the Gardens.
Ooh, this is a very good map. This is where Quinnipiac started their 3-0 run on Monday. And a lot of what we ended up getting a chance to see from Quinnipiac here was a lot of Moira, a lot of Ana, a lot of Lucio, which I think that was actually very important for their play. Lucio just being able to get Quinnipiac out of the gate super early, and allowing them to really kind of micro position themselves. But you'll also take a note here that Goo is going to be on that Roadhog that you mentioned synergizes so well with Zook's Orisa, which is one of Zook's best